What's up guys, it's your girl Brianna aka Mini Marley, and today I am back for another video. This one is going to be a hair tutorial, but it's going to be a little bit different because I'm kind of going to be giving you guys one of my first impression / review videos for a brand new line of products that I have never tried before. So I usually do a voiceover, but today I thought I would just come chat, talk to you guys while I do my hair, and also give you my first honest opinions as I'm trying out these products. So the line of products that I will be trying out today is by Andre Walker Hair, and this is the Gold System. It's pretty much 4 products that get straight to the point. They're supposed to help you wash and condition your hair and just achieve that ultimate wash and go look with defined moisturized curls. So to do that, the first product that we have is the Ultimate Moisture Sulfate Free Shampoo, and I already washed my hair with this. It did a really good job of just cleansing my scalp, getting rid of any buildup, just any of those dirty toxins, things in my hair that I don't need, and it just gave me a fresh base to work with. So for step 2 of the wash process, the Andre Walker Gold System also comes with the TKO Ultimate Moisture Conditioner, and this conditioner is so thick. I absolutely love it. I tend to gravitate towards thicker conditioners because I feel like they really just put the moisture back in your hair, especially following up after a shampoo, and this is exactly what this did. And it also makes the detangling process a lot easier for me. So I really love this stuff. So like I mentioned, the products in the Gold System are ultimately designed to give you that ultimate wash and go with limited products. So the third product is the Beautiful Kinks Styling Cream Jelly. So of course I haven't tried this one yet. I'm gonna be trying it on camera with you guys, and I'm so excited to do that because this is basically designed to be a one product styler. So that means it cuts out the gel and the cream and it just puts it together, and it's supposed to be the perfect consistency to give you nice, creamy, moisturized, defined, beautiful curls. So girl, we're gonna put that to the test. And then the last step in the Gold System is this Andre Walker Q oil. Now this is just a nice oil that has mongogo and argan oil in it, and it's basically just something that you can add as a finisher to your styles. You can add this to the ends of your hair, add it all over for some shine. So I'm gonna be using this after my wash and go to kind of break the cast on my hair if I have one. Maybe my curls will just be soft, and just to give myself a little shine, add a little oil to the end so they're not dry. So that is the plan. So like I mentioned, my hair is already washed and everything. It's nice and clean. Let's go ahead and take it down. I always like to put on a shower cap first over my head before I put on the towel because it just kind of helps seal in some heat and moisture, and it just feels nice and warm and still a little damp after I take it off because I hate to style my hair when it's dry. Now I also want to mention that I did do an bentonite clay and ACV mask on my hair before I started washing it, and I'm gonna do an entire video on how I do that. But I have been loving that lately. It really just defines my curls, help me get rid of any buildup, and just gives me again a nice fresh base to start working with. It brings my hair back to square one where I need it. So I did that before I washed and conditioned my hair using the Andre Walker Gold System. So this is what my curls are looking like right now. They are very elongated, super duper soft, like pillow soft. I wish you guys could feel it. And this is what it's looking like. My hair has grown a lot. I'm literally looking in the camera right now and I'm like, dang girl, okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and section my hair so we can get started. I'm gonna section off the top first. And it's gonna be a while before we get back up here to the top. So in the meantime, I'm kind of just going to wrap my hair up a little bit just so that I can keep as much wetness and moisture in my hair as possible. And then we're gonna start by working on this back section first. And I'm just going to divide this back section, taking the first little part that I want to work with over here and clipping the rest off to the side. Okay, so now that we're a little bit closer, you can see exactly what my hair is looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and just detangle this section just a little bit. I'm basically just going to take a scoop of this. Let's start with about this much and see what that does. I feel like because I'm not using a lot of different products, I need to be a little bit heavier handed. And wow, I already feel my curls clumping together, so that's good. It's very interesting because it's definitely creamy, like a cream product, but it's also clumping my curls together. I can feel the gel aspect of it as well, because normally I don't use like those styling jellies. I really need a nice heavy gel on my hair. So this is definitely clumping the curls, darling. But let's see, I think I want to add a little bit more to my roots. If you guys have watched my wash and go videos, you know that I always make sure that I lay down my roots, because that's usually the problem area for me, and that's usually why I use a thicker gel, because I find that my roots are really puffy and they never stay defined. So I'm gonna add a little extra product here. Another thing that I've definitely been doing on my typical wash and go day is just shingling a little bit. So I'll basically just, you know, go curl by curl, making sure everything is defined in certain sections. And that definitely helps get me a better, more defined wash and go. So I'm just gonna use that same technique with this product. So just to give you a comparison, these are my curls before I used the Beautiful Kinks Styling Cream Jelly, and these are the curls over here on the other side. Let me see. So it's definitely elongating them a bit, and it definitely gave me some definition. So let me finish up this section really quickly. Alright, so I went ahead and completed the back section of my hair just to speed this up a little bit, and this is what it's looking like. So far I noticed that the product does look white on the hair when you first apply it, but I can already tell that it's definitely going to seep in. I don't think that it's going to be a problem, because it's not the kind of white where you mix two products together and it, you know, reacts. This is just, it looks like this is just how the product applies. So I'm not too worried about that. This does clump my curls together. I can see where my curls are clumped and they look nice, but it's not super duper defined. It's not heavy enough to weigh down my hair. I have super thick hair, as you guys can see. Not super thick, but you know, medium density. And I need a really heavy product to lock those curls in place. So this is definitely going to be a fluffier type of wash and go. But what I do like about the product is that it is really fast to do. So unlike my typical wash and go, which takes quite a while to complete, I'm already almost done with this one, because again, it's just one step. You apply this one product and keep it moving. And I also really like the way it feels on my hair so far. So it is just super nice and moisturizing. I can feel that it is really getting into my hair, and it immediately makes my curls just kind of melt when I apply it. So I really like that. And it also has a lot of slip, and again, it feels like it's defining my curls. That jelly feeling gives me a lot of slip. So that is something that I'm definitely liking about this. I'm really anxious to see how this turns out, because I know it is nothing like my typical wash and go process. And while I was styling my hair off camera, I also went through with my Denman brush to detangle this section and also help me clump my curls together. So I'm just running it through like that, and then I follow behind that with my fingers. And this is what that looks like. All right, so I finished applying this product to my entire head and this is what it's looking like. I do have a bit of definition. I can see that my curls are popping at the ends. My hair is feeling really nice and moisturized. And I can also feel a little bit of hold on the parts that are kind of drying on the bottom. So that is a good sign. But yeah, I am really excited to see how this turns out. I'm gonna go ahead and let it air dry a little bit. And I might go ahead and diffuse it as well. If I do that, I'll definitely include some footage of that. But the sun is setting, so I will be back in the morning so that I can show you guys how this turned out when it is completely dry. We're gonna add a little bit of that cute oil for some shine, and we're gonna see what this Andre Walker Gold line is serving, honey. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I'm back. It's the next morning, and this is how I wore my hair overnight. This is how I wear my hair overnight anytime I do a wash and go or twist out or braid out, pretty much anything at all. This is how I like to wear it, just pulled back with a nice satin or silk scarf, and I'm good to go. Last night, I did end up going out, so I have worn this hair out, and I pretty much just diffused my hair before I left. I found that the product really dried so much faster than my typical wash and go, because my typical wash and go just has so much product. It's so heavy and thick, so it's hard for it to dry, but this dried really easy. I was actually just walking around the house and it dried pretty much about at least 60%, I would say. And then when you saw me diffusing my hair, I did that and dried it a little bit more. I pretty much got into the roots and places where I was still seeing a little bit of white because it was still wet. And then when I went out, it pretty much finished air drying on its own. By the time I came home, it was dry. So this is what it's looking like. And once I take that out, I pretty much just shake it. So let's see what it's giving. I was actually surprised by how defined my curls still looked. Like I was saying throughout the video, I was really worried about definition. It's definitely not ultra defined like my normal twist out, but you can 100% see my curls. They're definitely popping, so the definition is still there for sure. And I haven't even fluffed this out yet, but you can already see the volume. That is one thing I love about the line. It definitely gave me lots of volume. It doesn't weigh your curls down, and it's really moisturizing. I also love tying my hair back like this because I can kind of tie it back in the way that I like to wear it. So it kind of helps me keep my fro shaped the way I want to shape it. So that's just a tip if you don't know how to wear your hair overnight. All right, so before I continue fluffing out my hair, I'm just going to go in with the Q oil. This is the last step in the gold system, and like I was saying, it has mongogo and argan oil, and I'm just gonna put this on my hands. So I just want to add a little bit of this along the edges, and I'm also gonna apply this all throughout the rest of my hair in sections. I'm just going to go through it kind of like this, focusing on my ends. So I'm just using a little bit of my Eco Styler gel to smooth down my edges. And I'm pretty much done. This is what my hair is looking like. Definitely voluminous, definitely defined, and really nice and moisturized. All right, so let's get into my thoughts on the Andre Walker Gold system. So I felt like this line was super easy and straight to the point. It's not one of those routines that requires a million steps. It's just bam, 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 bam. One of my favorite products in the entire collection is definitely this, the TKO Ultimate Moisture Conditioner. I think that's a great name for this product because it really is the ultimate conditioner for my liking because it's so thick and creamy. It really replaces all the moisture back into your hair after a round of shampooing and cleansing and getting rid of all that dirt and grime on your scalp. This really puts that moisture back in, and I love a good thick and creamy conditioner, so this was definitely my fave. The Q oil was also one of my faves. I use this kind of a serum every day throughout the week because I don't put oils or creams or anything in my hair once I'm done styling it. So this is the kind of thing that I would use every day. It gives you a really nice shine. This one has a nice thickness to it, but it doesn't weigh your hair down at the same time. So I definitely really like this. So as far as the Beautiful King's styling cream jelly, I definitely feel like this gave me good results. It gave me really voluminous hair, gave me nice definition, and my hair definitely feels moisturized. I'll definitely be using this when I need a quick, cute fro. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of my results. Do you like this bigger, voluminous wash and go, or do you prefer my more defined, smaller wash and go? I want to hear what you guys think, and also let me know if you'll be trying out the Andre Walker Gold System for yourself. Thank you so much to Andre Walker Hair for sponsoring this video and for giving me these big, luscious curls, honey. I will definitely be back for more natural hair videos very soon, so do not forget to click that subscribe button before you leave. And peace out, guys. I will see you in the next video.